Crackerbox boats are the oldest class of race boats in the American Powerboat Association, or APBA's, history. Since 1947, Crackerbox boats have been there since almost the beginning. And today, the fight is more aggressive than ever. These are the teams. This is their legacy. This is Crackerbox Racing. It's a big weekend in the sport of Crackerbox Racing. Not only are teams racing for the national championship, but they're also going for records.
Well, it's the Crackerbox Nationals, which is a one-day event for national. It's like a national championship type deal, but it's a one-day event and you get extra points and extra trophy and all that good stuff.
Before the first race of the day, boats are normally put in the water for testing. But on this day, most of the teams decided to skip testing and use that time to keep tinkering on their motors. However, the 88P boat decided not to skip testing, and it's a good thing they did, because by testing, the problem arose that they wouldn't want to have happen during a race.
We have a little bit of electrical gremlins still working in it. This is our first year, our first season in the boat. We've got roughly 8 or 9 heats and 8 or 9 races, plus or minus. Still figuring out the new stuff and new age stuff and getting it all working harmonically balanced with everything. Like I said, we have an old school boat, but we have new age gear. But our main problem, our fuel pump, has 2 wires, a positive and a negative going to it. The positive, you know, just from the amount of beating that you take in these things, just worked its way free, and we had an intermittent fuel pump where we get power and we don't have power. Right now we have power, but as soon as we start bouncing a little bit, then we lose power.
Well, with kinks hopefully worked out with all the team's boats, it's time for the first qualifying heat of the weekend. All the boats are put in the water this time, and racing is underway. First, the boats do a couple of slow-moving warm-up laps as they start to position themselves close to one another. Then, when the officials give them okay, the race is on.
You know, we've been nailing the starts. One of our starts was the closest they think they'd ever seen. When the light went off for a legal start, the nose of the boat was touching the line, so.
During the qualifying racing, the P-28 Renegade takes one of the turns a little too tightly.
Been at this 35 years, this is the first time I've taken out a buoy, so I guess there's a first time for everything.
P Orangutan has finished first, while the P111, the Hooter, finished in second.
We're going to try and break the record today, but we were 2 miles an hour slower today.
Well, we started out good, you know, we had a solid 3rd place finish in the first heat, and then got a little close to a buoy in the 2nd heat and ended up getting pushed back a few spots for a penalty due to taking out that buoy.
You know, we've done a little bit of a change and stuff, so tomorrow, now trusting the boat and knowing how it's going to handle everything should go a lot better. Tomorrow I'm gonna break that record tomorrow. We're gonna put everything we got into it the first race and see what she's got, and if it don't happen, it don't happen. We've, you know, given her a hard try, and that's the best we can do. You can only squeeze so much before you start knocking on the door of going on your head and going for a swim, and that's something nobody wants to do.
The Saturday qualifying heats are complete, and the team packs it up for the night. What's going to happen? Will the 88P keep their lead, or will the Hooter take them over? And will anyone break that record? Let's see what happens on the final day of the event.